Ladies and gentlemen and fellow riders, welcome to the MotoMoku low-budget Hollywood studio. I wanted this unboxing to look dramatic with smoke, cinematic vibes, suspense, but smoke machines are expensive. So like every financially responsible biker, I used my vape to produce smoke. And this is the brand new CHIGEE SR1 radar system. Now before anyone says anything, yes, I already know absolutely nothing about radar technology, but I have watched multiple YouTube videos, which officially makes me an aerospace defense expert. So let's open this thing. First thing on top, instruction manual. Naturally, I put that aside immediately because reading manuals is for emotionally mature adults, which I am not. We are motorcycle riders. Inside the box, you get the main radar module, 2 warning lights, all pre-connected with wiring, mounting accessories, 3M tape, cable ties, tools, and honestly, typical CHIGEE packaging quality is very premium. Now, this is not just another camera-based blind spot detection system. This is 77 GHz millimeter wave radar, which basically means this thing is scanning beyond your bike like an airborne military surveillance system. And according to CHIGEE, it can detect vehicles up to 70 meters away. That's phenomenal. Now, before installing the radar, let me show you something interesting. This split screen here shows my normal camera-based blind spot detection, which also is from CHIGEE. Top screen is CHIGEE display. Bottom left is rear camera from CHIGEE, and bottom right is my Insta360-degree camera rear view. Now watch carefully. The camera system does work, but notice something. The warning generally appears only when vehicles get relatively close, which makes sense because camera depend heavily on visual recognition. But radar works differently. Radar tracks movement, speed, direction, closing distance, and honestly, the difference becomes very obvious later in the ride. Just keep watching. Now we have reached REVUP workshop, and honestly, this place has a special memory for me. When I first started riding motorcycle, I was completely lost, absolutely rookie. I still am, but a higher level of rookie. My daughter and I, because we both started riding together or learning to ride together, and we came looking for riding gear. We visited several places before that. All the famous ones, Old Timer, Moto Hub, all these places. And like many beginners, I had very basic rookie questions. Most shops were busy, and we couldn't really engage with any sales guy to understand or ask questions. But here, I met Mohammed when he first came to REVUP. What a gentleman. The guy genuinely helped us understand everything. He gave us time, despite the fact that he was very busy in the shop, to explain everything. Not just trying to sell products, but actually guiding new riders properly. And honestly, we need more people like him in the industry. So huge respect to Mohammed and the team there. Also, since my last visit, they have added a motorcycle washing and detailing area as well. Very nice setup. Well, now comes the installation. And I generally thought they would remove half the motorcycle, fuel tank panel, possibly the engine, maybe Dubai itself, but no. These guys routed everything neatly without removing the tank. Very clean work, you can see. And I specifically requested something. I wanted the warning lights mounted above the mirrors, not on the handlebar. Because while riding, my eyes naturally, or every rider's eyes naturally stay near mirror level. So this placement catches attention instantly without looking down. Meanwhile, the radar itself was mounted beautifully besides my CHIGEE rear camera using a custom metal bracket that a gentleman there made for me. Very factory looking setup. Clean, scented, professional. Now comes pairing. Honestly, surprisingly easy. Took maybe 1 or 2 minutes. As you can see, you can configure alert sensitivity, activation speed, warning behavior, and radar settings directly from the CHIGEE device. And now, time for the real test. This is where things become very interesting. Now the screen is split into 4 views. Top left, rider helmet view. Top right, close-up of CHIGEE display. Bottom left, CHIGEE rear camera, and bottom right, Insta360-degree rear view. And now, watch the radar in action. This is the real difference. Unlike camera-only BSD, SR1 starts tracking vehicles much earlier. And look at this radar screen. My bike is in the center. Cars appear as moving dots approaching from behind. Bro, this doesn't feel like a motorcycle anymore. This feels like I'm launching an F-16 from Sheikh's Airport. What impressed me most is how smart the alerts are. It's not randomly flashing constantly. The system understands traffic movement. If I overtake someone, it generally avoids unnecessary warnings. But if a vehicle approaches me quickly from behind, instant alert from a very long distance. And honestly, this gives much better mental preparation while riding. especially on highways, especially in Dubai traffic, especially when random Nissan patrols appear behind you traveling at Mach 7. And the best part, the warning lights now, as you can see, are directly in peripheral vision. Very easy to notice without distracting from the road. Obviously, no technology replaces proper riding habit. You still check mirrors, you still shoulder check, you still stay alert. But as an assistance system, honestly, I think this is one of the best upgrades currently available for motorcycles, especially for touring riders and daily commuters. So overall, massive thumbs up from the Rookie Academy. And now, excuse me while I continue pretending my BMW GS is a fighter jet. Ride safe, everybody. And I'll see you in the next one. But please do not forget to like and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. Goodbye, MotoMoku.